Hey guys, Brian from Progressive Force Concepts here with another drill for the ARFCOM users that are out there. This one is our Carbine Competency Protocol, the Mk2 version, which is the close range version, but it's version 2. We've added a couple of twists on this. Some make it a little bit easier, some make it a little bit more complicated. One of the things that is pretty common for our shooters to take and mess up on the typical version, the daylight version, is that there's a differing sequence of rounds on the body and where they go. We are engaging multiple target zones: thoracic cavity, pelvic girdle, and the cranio-ocular cavity. And that's a stress inducer on the student. He has to remember that. So on this particular version, all 8 rounds are fired center of the thoracic cavity. All 8 of them. 2 rounds from the 24, 4 rounds from the 12, and then 2 rounds from the 6. One thing that does make it a little bit more complicated is, as you can see in the video demonstration right here, we're actually doing this out in the dark. We're doing this in low light conditions. We had a little bit of ambient light both from the moon and from an adjacent training range. That makes it a little bit easier for you guys to see in the demo, but it did still require activation of a white light mounted on the weapon. So again, for those of you who are maybe unfamiliar with this drill, shooter's going to set up with a 2-round magazine in the rifle on an empty chamber, 5-round magazine in the pouch, and then a holstered handgun at a full load. High port with the weapon, 3, 2, 1, go. Foot against the base of the target. They're going to run 24 meters uprange. Turn, face the target, attempt to fire, and experience that click or failure to fire. They've got to remediate that correctly with a tap and a rack while moving left or right. They'll mount the carbine, fire 2 rounds center mass to the body, experience lockback, and immediately execute a reload on the run. In this case, it's a little bit more challenging. Why? Obviously because it's dark. If you're not accustomed to good motor skills on the weapon, or you're got an over-reliance on your eyeballs, this is going to prove to be a little bit challenging. At the 12, bolt goes into battery. 4 rounds, our drive-down response, fired center of the thoracic cavity as fast as the shooter can keep that sight humming up on that target right there. At that point, shooter's going to hit the gas, run forward to the 6. When they hit the 6, 1 additional round with the carbine fired center mass. They'll experience lockback at that point. This is when we utilize what we call the light assist transition. We take that carbine, we're going to transfer it over to the support side and pin it into the armpit. From there, the support side hand is going to activate the white light, which will then be used to fire 1 round with the handgun, strong hand only. Even if the end user has a handgun mounted light, we still want them to utilize this technique. So at the end, we should have 8 rounds all fired center mass of that target. Target is scored as we typically do, in this case on our new Alpha 1, 5 and 2. 5 points for rounds that are inside of that vital zone, 2 points for rounds that are on the silhouette. Any rounds that are off silhouette in the white, any unaccounted for rounds, automatic DNF, automatic DQ. Time on this, 30 seconds max. Shooter will receive a 1-point bonus for every second under 30 that they complete the drill. If you like the other version, you're going to like this one a lot more. Give it a try. Stay safe.